Never start your kettlebell swings this way ever. If you do, you risk injuring your lower back, pulling a muscle, straining your neck, or worse. Today I'm going to show you how to avoid starting the kettlebell swing this way and what you should do instead for safe, effective, and strong kettlebell swings with no injury. Let's jump into it. All right, so never start the kettlebell swing this way. I see people doing this all the time, and this is what you should completely avoid. That is starting the kettlebell swing this way. You may be doing it yourself, wondering why you have pain, injuries, or even worse, maybe you avoided the swings. So, what is that way? Well, it's starting the kettlebell swing without thinking about it, really. You're just kind of grabbing the bell, you come up to the bell. This is what I see a lot of. Come to the bell, all right, I use a small bell for this. You just kind of, and then you try to get into it and swing it, and then you're trying to balance yourself, and you're trying to figure out, okay, now I can get the swing going. Oh, now I get the balance. Trying to figure out the kettlebell swing when it's in motion is the worst time to do that, because you have a moving weight. The bell's going to constantly be moving. You're trying to tame the bell or to control the bell while it's in motion. Your body's trying to stabilize itself. It's trying to get that bell. And more than likely, you're going to come hinge down below your knees, which is going to injure your lower back. You never want to do that, right? So never just come up to a bell and just kind of, all right, I get back and then try to figure out how to, okay, now you got to balance it. Okay, okay, now I got it, all right. No, never do that. If you do that, you risk putting yourself at risk for injury. You may have already had injuries in the lower back. You may have done that before, okay? While you're doing the swing, if you set up incorrectly and you're trying to control that bell on the way down, you're more than likely, like I said earlier, gonna come below your knees. You're gonna reach and long arc below the knees. When you come below the knees on a kettlebell swing, that puts the load on your back, your lower back, which is maybe why you've had some injuries before in the past, where a lot of people have injured before. I've had clients that I met at the gym doing this, and now, of course, they're learning how to do it right. They've had that. Why is my back hurting? They'd come up and be like, after a set of swings, trying to stretch it out, wondering why the swing was hurting their back. So if that's happening to you, you got to pay attention here. You got to focus on setting up correctly. It only takes a couple seconds, but once you get that down, you're going to eliminate the risk for injury. You're going to get rid of it because you're going to do it right, all right? So this is how you should set up and do your swings and start your swings. All right, takes a few seconds. You're going to have that bell right here. You're going to take your foot, you're going to put it right by the bell, okay? You're going to be about a foot space away. Step back. You want to have the right distance between you and the bell. This is something I don't see a lot of, but this is important. You want to engage your core. You want to slowly engage your abs. You want your abs fired because that's what's going to support your lower back as the bell comes down in the loaded position. So engage your core, engage your abs. If you can't engage your abs like this or just in this position, I recommend doing a low plank position, 10-15 second hold on your forearms and really squeeze, drive your elbows down, try to fire your abs, fire your core, because if you don't have your core engaged, it's not going to support that bell on the way down. It's not going to support your lower back on the way down. So you need to fire your core first, okay? Then you come up to the bell, foot space away, like I said. Okay, you want your feet about 10-15 degrees out, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, okay? So after you do that, you're gonna find your hip hinge, you're gonna pretend like you're doing a crunch into it, find your hinge, okay? So right now my abs are activated, okay? You should be in a crunch. You should shorten the distance between your rib cage and your hip, your pelvis. So just like a crunch, abs engaged. Then you find your hip hinge. Then you hinge down, okay? Keep your abs engaged. Abs should be engaged there. Hinge, reach through. Make sure you have enough space between your thighs to have that bell come through. You should be mid-thigh. If you're too close, if it's here by your knees, that's not enough space. If you're way out here, upper thigh, that's too much space. That's important. Make sure you pay attention to that. Okay, so after you have those 3 steps down, foot spaced away, abs engaged, core tight, finding your hip hinge. Okay, reach your hands through. Now you reach it for the bell. We're not swinging it yet. Okay, this is where most people just kind of throw it back. First, you want to tilt the bell back. Okay, grab the handle. Your shoulders pack down to the socket. You should put your lats engaged. Okay, this is what's going to hike the bell back, your lats. Okay, and then you go into the swing. So those 5 steps are going to make all the difference. It takes about 5-10 seconds, maybe a little bit longer as you first learn it, but when you do it more, you just naturally do it. When I come up to a bell, when I do a set of swings, I set up, crunch, hinge, reach, bow, tilt, I'm ready to go. Okay, then when you do that, then you inhale. This is important, keeping your abs tight. Inhale, hold, and then hike, and then that's how you swing. As you can see, each rep from the very first one was under control. It was done well. And that's by setting up. That's how you start your kettlebell swings every single time, no exception. If you're doing a quick workout, doesn't matter. Take the extra 5-10 seconds to set up right. You'll be glad you did, because if you don't, you're gonna set yourself up for injury. Maybe you already have injuries. Lower back injuries, tweaks, strains, sprains, knee injuries. Again, the bell's moving, so your knees are trying to stabilize as well. So you want to set up right. So never start your kettlebell swings by just jumping into the bell and trying to figure it out, not setting up. Never start not setting up correctly. You want to set up correctly with your kettlebell swings. And that is how you do it. I just showed you my 5-step simple system. Foot spaced away, feet shoulder width apart, right? Abs engaged. This is huge. Core engaged. Engage tight, engage core. Finding that hip hinge. Reach through and then tilt the bow back, pack your shoulders. And you hike it back. Now, you're ready to do powerful, excellent, and safe kettlebell swings. Okay? So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the weight. Once you get up there and you know how to set up correctly, that's how you build strength safely. You go from your starting bell to another bell. You keep building strength safely and effectively while increasing your strength in your posterior chain, your lower back, your glutes, your legs, everything by doing it correctly. So you can just come up to another bell, same setup, doesn't matter the weight, abs engaged, hinge, reach, tilt the bell back, and go. That is how you do kettlebell swings. That's how you start kettlebell swings safely, effectively, and do it with excellent technique. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for applying this, practice this, share this with someone you think you know is doing kettlebell swings wrong, they're having back pain, or they're not sure how to start, share this with them. And also, if you want a workout, a full body workout you can do with the swing, which you get it down, you can do it in 10 minutes, KB10 in the comments, I will send that over to you. You can start doing kettlebell swings, workouts with kettlebell swings properly, of course, in 10 minutes. I'll shoot it over to you, KB10 in the comments, and I'll shoot it over to you. Otherwise, keep training strong, keep practicing, keep getting better at your kettlebell training, your kettlebell swings, keep getting stronger, keep getting fitter, keep getting better every day. I'll see you in the next video. Train strong, get after it, practice this, rewatch this, get it down. And if you have any coaching questions, put those in the comments as well, and I will get those back to you. Otherwise, get after it, get swinging safely, of course, and enjoy the process. Have an awesome day.